everybody. I hope you're having a good summer. I'm doing this video quite early, about a month early, because I'm hoping to spend some time with my family, get some recording done, and do that kind of stuff. So in this video, I am talking about things that every musician should own, and they are not musically related. Now I've once again joined a band. I don't know if this is an ad hoc band or whatever you want to call it. I play drums in this case. Generally, I'm bassist. I'm a bassist by heart. I love the bass. I love the drums too. I love guitar. I love them all. It's just I love the bass the most. It's just the one that I gravitate to. If I'm ever in a band, I'd rather play bass. So, but that being said, yeah, I'm back in a band, and these are things that I thought to myself, musicians should have these with them at all times when they're doing a show. Like when they're packing up to go for their show, they should include these things. But not only that, they should just have them. And it amazes me how many musicians don't have these things. So I'm going to start with possibly one you're going to go, what do you mean? What do you mean people don't have this? A tuner. I'm not kidding you. The number of musicians, number of guitarists that I've seen who have no way to tune their guitar. I had one guy. We were getting ready to do a show, and I said, you're out of tune. He goes, oh, I tuned before I left home. Well, that doesn't change anything. You need to have a tuner with you at all times. So I had to give him my tuner, because I always have I try to have a tuner. If I don't have one here, I have one on my phone. So I always carry one around with me. Yeah, so yeah, and it was like, what the heck? Why did you not have a tuner with you? So that's the first thing that, just go out and buy a tuner. This cost me $12 Canadian, I think, and that was on sale. I bought one for my wife too, because hers broke. Mine broke as well. That's why I bought another one. And yeah, so it was around $12 Canadian. You can get them for like under $50. I have tuner pedals. I have a tuner pedal on my board, just because you should always have a tuner. You should always be ready to tune, because you never know. You might smack into somebody. You might hit something with your guitar and you throw it out of tune, and you need to tune right there, right away. So yeah, I need a tuner. The next thing is, and this doesn't surprise me as much, but extra power cables. Why? Because power cables break. Now I should say that I play e-drums generally, because I'm playing smaller venues and it's just easier to do with an e-drum. It's also easier to carry and take everywhere as opposed to a full set. I should get another adapter for the e-drums, just so I have it there, just in case, something happens, it gets cut, it gets broken, because then I'm AOL. So I should have that. But that's another story. But yes, I do. If I have an amp with me, I have two of these on me. I always carry one with me just in case. Next thing to go along with that, power bar, extension cord. Those are important as well. You need them. You never know where you're going to be playing. You never know if you're going to have enough plugs. We just played a church in sweltering heat, and there was only one plug on the stage. So we had, luckily, Mike being smart, brought a power bar and cable, extension cord. I have one that's got the three prongs on it, the three plugs as well. Extension cord, that's one I generally take. That one I just pulled out of my hardware bag. Extra patch cords, always important. Extra cords, extra 1/4 inch cables for your guitar, for your whatever you're going to use. Very important. Can't stress that enough. The amount of times that guitarist has shown up, or somebody has shown up to a gig, and they plug their cable in and it doesn't work, and they have to scramble to find a cable. That's one that's been a problem as well. So next, tools, fixing tools. So I've got this one here. I just bought this. I'm gonna caveat this by saying I am not sponsored by anybody. I bought all this myself. This I bought. This is a for cutting the cable, for tight or the string. What is that? Tuner, so you can wind it quickly. So you can just put it on and then it's also, this one also has a little cap there, so you can pop the. You can go, if you have an acoustic guitar, you can pop the pins out to get it to make it faster. I also have this. This is a multi-purpose guitar wrench and screwdriver. Comes with a Phillips and a flathead on this side. It's covered so you don't poke yourself and hurt yourself with it. And it's also got a hexagon there. It's also got hexagons all around it. So beautiful for that. Then I have this, which is a multi-purpose. I have this one generally attached to my one bag for my drum set, and this one has an Allen key on it, and for drums the hex for that, and then a Phillips as well. So that's just, I have that in case, and it's just from Zildjian, and I have that in case I have to tighten up something on my drum set. It's right there. I also have this weird doohickey. This one, what you do is, this is if your jack on your guitars is starting to get loose, you put this in, and then you tighten the bolt around with this. So you put this in the jack and then tighten. So it allows you to keep it straight and tighten her up. And that's it. Hey, that's important to have too. And so, yeah, these are things that I think every musician should have on them. Anytime you're doing a show, anytime you're going anywhere that you're doing music, anytime you're taking your guitar, because you can just put these right in your guitar case. They're not big. And yeah, just get yourself something that's multi-purpose. Doesn't have to be all separate, and you don't need a little toolbox. I know Glenn Fricker has a little toolbox that he carries when he was doing live shows and that. So, but yeah, these are just small things that I think every guitar should have. And you should have a bag. You should have some kind of bag. I know 31 is defunct now, and that's where I got all my stuff because of my wife. But yeah, like I have 31 bags where I keep everything in, so that way I just carry them with me wherever I go. So I have my guitar case, my bass case, my ukulele case, and then I have that, or I have my drum set, and I have 2 bags for my drum set because my drum set's huge. And so yeah, that's just worth having. So that's my video today. Hope you're having a wonderful summer, and I will see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.